Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to BandLab Plus Coffee. I hope your weekend was restful, relaxing, and that you're ready to wake up, wind up, and queue up with another excellent track. Today we've got Cranxx in Songsphere Records with their track, FingerTips. So, without further ado, to the lab!
Time to wake up, wind up, and queue up with another excellent BandLab track.
Over here on the lab, we've got Cranxx as part of Songsphere Records. Songsphere Records repping 53 members. Cranxx themselves is at official Cranxx Music, OFFICIALCRANXXMUSI. Reppin' 101 followers. The song itself is relatively short, 2 minutes, 2 seconds, which I love me a succinct song. 82 likes, including one of our own, 811 plays, and ladies and gentlemen, it is forkable. So fork it up, huh? It's already inspired one project. Maybe we can get some more. It says, "Back to the Roots." Let's take a listen.
I feel this vibe goes from my heart right to my fingertips. My fingertips.
This kind of format shifting is always fun. Ooh. Listen to that filtered piano. Listen to it as that filter waves off. Dragging that filter off. And it's coming into focus. Where are the comments for these samples, or rather lyrics? Really great sounds. I want those vocoder voice box things to shine through. I like that drum beat. Good arrangement. All kinds of fun filtering on this piano. I love it. That's cool bass sound. I'm really enjoying how loud it is, but it's light. There's not so much going on, it's out of genre or out of place. Well, check that out. FingerTips. What a great track. In fact, let's head to 2 things I love and 1 thing I want more of. Here we go. So much to love in this song, but the first thing is I will draw attention to the way that we dynamically shift a track that has maybe fewer things happening than some electronic music, and it's this filter. The filter is the first thing I love.
I feel this vibe goes hips. My fingertips. Tell me now how much
Now, really listen to how muffled this piano is. And then it's going to open up on the EQ spectrum, which is going to allow more of the high-end frequencies in. Those higher-end frequencies, they don't carry as far, but they stab harder. So the low-end stuff is going to carry further. Those sound waves will, but the high-end stuff is where we get that shine and that sparkle. So listen to it go from a right, it's going to open up. So let's listen. up. We're getting a little bit more of that mid-range. Now we're coming into that high end. And now we have that full open piano. This in and of itself is an excellent dynamic transition. It lets our ears know something's happening. It's taking us on a journey because it's a riser. It's building tension. So in this song, because it is so short at 2 minutes and 2 seconds, which I'm totally okay with, I like it a lot. The dynamic transitions of the filter on the piano itself account for a lot of the dynamics in general, which is good. There are a lot of songs these days that go from verse, chorus, bridge, chorus, whatever. They go through their arrangement, and the whole time it's just, this is the verse. This is the chorus. And they're really cool songs, and you listen to them because you love them. But when it comes to creating dynamic transitions in your music, which is something I will continue to harp on until the day that I die, it's really satisfying for the human ear to have something happening leading us from the verse to the chorus. Not, this is the verse, and then we pick up the little person and we move them over. We drop them in the chorus, right? We don't want to do that. We want to say, this is the verse. Now walk up this beautiful stained glass stairway, Kingdom Hearts reference, to the chorus. And this stairway elevates to the chorus platform. So you have your verse, and then your riser and your tension, they all elevate up to the platform of the chorus, which gives us, the danceable groove or the hook, or depending on the genre of music, brings us to the mountaintop. So I really enjoy how we're using a filter to wade through everything else and lead the listener to their next destination. Which is just eyes closed, hands up, snapping. Don't bite your lip. The second thing I love is these vocal samples. You can hear them throughout the track. They're in different areas. So in the beginning, we have this kind of style here.
My fingertips on me.
With that really fun formant shift on there, which is a form of pitch shifting. You have plugins, unless you get them as a sample that's already formant shifted. You have plugins like Little Altar Boy, or there's one from Waves called Voice Changer or something like that. And BandLab in their DAW even has a pitch shifter. In this case, you have something where the pitch itself can go up and down half steps by half steps usually. And that's how you get either those really high chipmunk vocals or the lower boom, room vocals. And then you add formant shifting to adjust where the sound comes from in the throat. And it's digitally done, and it creates a totally different tone as well. So, I'm a big fan. I think Waves Autotune has a really cool plugin. It may just be called Throat, Autotune Throat, but you can change where all of the sound comes from in a digital model of the throat, and it creates some really neat shift effects. So there is that formant shifted vocal right at the beginning there. If we move in a little bit further, you're going to hear either a vocoder or a voice box or some kind of vocal synth, right? Probably played on MIDI, or for this case, maybe dropped in as a sample. But you'll hear in the background, and it's actually vocals that have been, I guess, transposed into MIDI notes and then played digitally. Talkbox. Or a vocoder. And what we do is we pull those back into the background so that they're more of an ambience type deal. And then we go straight from that back into our formant shifted, our pitch shifted vocal, which is right up front and in your face and a very different quality. So the background vocals are very nasally and high end and wispy. Very wispy and high end focused, airy. But when we listen to those vocals as they come back to the pitch shifted vocal, it becomes in your face again. And it's a really great juxtaposition between the two. And it's just a ton of fun. The vocals in here, or rather the vocal samples, whichever one was used, is just so much fun. It makes me want to listen over and over again. There's something so classic about that early 2000s driving through a tunnel in the middle of the night feel of this kind of electronic music. And, I hope it never dies. I love it. If there's one thing I want more of in this track, it's harmonies. I want a higher ethereal voice, maybe a female vocal, to balance out this vocal happening. So you've got this vibe goes through my heart right to my fingertips. Once we get into that second part, I'm really thinking we need someone on the top. This vibe goes through my heart into my fingertips. I really think we need some vocal stacks that give us a little bit more high end and give us something different to hear, because the filter for the piano and even the rhythm and the drums, percussion, are changing up as the song goes, but our vocal sample stays relatively unchanged, which is great. It's a great sample, but we need more. Yeah, it really needs some harmonies to make the vocal stand out in the exact same way that the rest of the track is creating movement. We need the vocal to create some movement too. And we kind of do that with the talk box, which is a really neat addition. But I think what we need more of is we need more of a rich, full harmony vocal that sits right up front with the melody, almost as if it becomes a duet. Maybe, but that's just my opinion. I think the song slaps. I think it's a really great track. Everyone should jump over to BandLab and follow official Cranxx music, currently at 101 followers. Their track FingerTips is awesome. Make sure you take a listen if you have not already. This is going on my Forkable Jams Jump On playlist, a playlist on my profile full of tracks that you can fork. So go ahead and jump over there if you're feeling inspired to create something based on someone else's work. While you're over there, you might as well follow DJTatious here on BandLab over at YouTube or wherever you choose to consume your social media. We're there for you. Thanks again for waking up, winding up, and queuing up another excellent BandLab track, and we will see you next time.